channel. My name is Nezzy. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is my husband Diesel, and this is my beautiful niece Jennifer.
Hi guys.
And today we are going to do a chit chat while we eat.
Yes.
So Diesel went out and got us some Papa John's. So we are going to be eating and chit chatting. Jennifer's going to ask us some questions. I don't know.
But tell them what kind of food we got.
I did say that. I said Papa John's.
You said, well, you describe it. You gotta describe it.
Okay, let me describe the food. So we got a pizza with peppers and pepperoni, onions, and sausage. And Jennifer already started. She can't wait. She's hungry.
It's epic pepperoni stuffed crust.
Talk to the camera.
Epic pepperoni stuffed crust with onions, peppers, and meatball with cheese. And we got the boneless honey chipotle boneless wings, and you can see it. And we have your Dorito Padilla chicken with the sauce.
And for drink, I have the cherry limeade sparkling ice, 0 sugar, 0 calories.
I have just some regular iced tea.
She has Crystal Light.
And also the Crystal Light. Yep, it's
the mango
Crystal Light
green
mango
iced tea.
peach.
Mango
lemon.
peach, yeah.
Lemon flavor.
So I'm gonna dig right in. We said grace before we turned on the camera, so
This is delicious.
let's eat.
Yeah.
I'm already hungry, as you can see.
Yeah, we haven't eaten anything. Well, I had breakfast, but
Hon,
hours later.
excuse me.
So Jennifer,
So, I made a little list of questions that I'm going to ask them while they eat so that you guys can get to know us a little bit better. So, it's good, right? This has good flavor. So, first question. Why did you decide to start YouTube? Like, what inspired you to start?
first of all, that's a good question. So I started YouTube because of these two right here. So years ago, I got into makeup. And I used to watch a lot of YouTube back in the days, like years ago. My first...
I remember.
Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers was Makeup by Shayla. And so I still watch her. She hasn't made any videos, by the way, lately. But she really inspired me and motivated me. And everything she bought, I wanted. So I would go and buy this makeup. I would go to Ulta, Sephora. And this is when we were living back in Jersey. And Diesel used to say... Babe, you got all this makeup, you do good makeup, and I'm self-taught, by the way, and I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I do pretty good. And so he would ask me often, why don't you start a YouTube channel? And I'm like, oh, me on YouTube? No, not me. But yeah, I would buy all this makeup, and why was I buying all this makeup if I didn't show what I can do, right? So fast forward, we moved here to Florida, and by the way, my niece, when she was younger, she used to always watch me while I did my makeup. I mean, I could just see her little face while I was doing my makeup in the bathroom at my sister's house. She would be like this, like...
I literally remember just sitting like on the toilet as she watched, as she did her makeup. I would just sit there and just watch her do her makeup for like hours. And sometimes she put a little lip gloss on me because I was still little at the time. I didn't wear makeup. And sometimes she would put a little lip gloss on me. I'd be so excited. I just always admired all the makeup she did and the hair and all the nice beauty products she had.
Thank you, baby. And so, yeah, I used to just love the makeup, the way it looks, fashion, all that good stuff. And again, fast forward, we move here, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Years later, which I don't regret starting my YouTube channel. I just regret starting it late in my life. But it's never... too late to do anything you want or your heart desires. And so Diesel will always tell me, he was always pushing me like in a good way, like, babe, you can do this, I'll be here for you, I can support you, this, that, and the third. I decided to do YouTube, but my channel is basically more vlogging. I love to vlog. I love to vlog, I love to show our daily life. I really enjoy doing it. Yes, some of my videos, very little of the videos, are makeup tutorials, fashion inspo, but I really, really love to vlog. I love to see people smile, and I know a lot of you guys love when me and Diesel act silly, or when we have my niece in the videos, and that's just like, I just love doing it. So what inspired me, to answer your question, what inspired me was you guys. And of course, watching all these beautiful young YouTubers on here just start a YouTube channel. And I watch a lot of YouTube channels that, why did I start YouTube? And yeah, so if you guys, if someone is watching and they want to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Just do it because, you know, you won't regret it. I really enjoy it. And yeah, and I tell this one to start a YouTube because she does makeup. I mean, she's an artist, first of all. She's very talented. She got that from her dad. She draws.
Thank you.
I mean, she draws amazing, amazing. She's an artist. Doing makeup, she does my makeup now. She does makeup better than me. I'm proud to say that because, you know, she watched me. I was her inspiration. Now she's my inspiration. So,
yes.
Again, it's never too late to start YouTube. Thank you guys for inspiring me to do YouTube.
Also, guys, I just want to note, because I know that she's been getting a lot of new subscribers recently on YouTube, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting my aunt. And I just want to note, in case you guys that are coming from YouTube don't know that she also has a TikTok. And during COVID, I remember, like, it was 2020, I think, that you popped off. And I would tell her, like, let's just do TikToks. Like, everybody's doing TikToks right now. We're in quarantine. And she did a TikTok that went viral, like,
yeah, that was amazing.
Millions of views. So especially after that, I just want to note that that's when, like, I really pushed her, like, you have to do YouTube.
Yes,
like,
yes,
you're
right.
gaining all these followers.
It went so viral that Steve Harvey's staff got in touch with her. And they actually did an interview.
Yes.
If you go on TikTok and follow her.
And so that's when I was really telling her, like, you need to start posting these Instagram pictures. You need to start YouTube. Like, I'm always telling her, like, please, like, you have all this support, all these followers. Like, I know you can make great content, so just do it, like.
And then Diesel, you guys know, he's a sneakerhead. He also pushes me to do different things on my YouTube channel, which I love doing different things on my YouTube channel. I like to do, like, my number one is vlogging. But he's a sneakerhead, and I know there's a lot of sneakerheads out there, and he made me into a sneakerhead. So we do a little bit of everything. We do sneaker hauls, travel vlogs. I like to cook. I love to cook. So I do a little bit of cooking here and there on my YouTube channel, but it's mainly vlogging. And of course, fashion inspo and makeup. Maybe our next video or a video coming soon will be my niece doing my makeup. We did one last year or 2 years ago, maybe. No, last year, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably do another one of those. So God bless you, baby.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
So
And thank you for becoming a sneakerhead. Your husband is a sneakerhead.
Okay, so second question is, now being who you are now and having all the experience that you have now, what's a piece of advice that you would give to your past self?
I guess just do it. Don't wait. Like Nike says, just do it. You know, a woman's instinct, or a male or female, your instinct, if you want to do something and there's something you're passionate about, do it. Don't wait. Do it. Again, I started late in my life, but it's never too late. Just like college, I didn't go to college. I didn't start college till I was in my 30s, I think, or maybe 40s. Yeah, I'm telling my age. Oh well, it is what it is. But I got my bachelor's degree. I graduated cum laude with dean. I was on the dean's honors list for like so many times, and that was a proud moment in my life. So yeah, just do what your heart desires. Don't let anyone. If you have negative people in your life,
bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Snip, you're getting cut off.
Exactly.
You don't have time for that.
Exactly.
Kick
Just
rocks.
positive people. Positive people in my life. I have a few friends who are positive. I have a few friends who support me while I'm doing my YouTube. If they don't want to support, it's fine.
Yes.
I don't hate them. I still love them. But you know what? I just don't. I don't know if it's wrong to say this, but I just don't share my my happiness with YouTube, or my what's the word I'm looking for? My
like your blessings with people.
yes, like my blessings.
Because you don't know everyone's
I
intentions. And I think that's actually really good. Like, honestly, I agree. Like, now I am only 20 years old, but I feel like these are things I'm starting to now like live through and really learn. Like, I feel like if you're negative, if you have negativity surrounding you, if you're not going anywhere in life, if you're just stagnant, you're bringing me down, goodbye. Like, you have to go. I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but it just has to be that way because people underestimate how much your environment affects you. Whether that's people, whether it's your physical environment. Like, I always say moving to Florida is like the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, people really underestimate how much your environment affects you and your like mental well-being. So I think that's a really good piece of advice. Like,
you got to find your happiness, you know, whether it's in another state,
yes,
another circle,
exactly.
you know. But because let me tell you something, mental health is serious, and if you with someone who always bringing you down, always, you know, talking down to you, not encouraging you, you get mental health.
And it's sad because some people don't even realize they do it. They're just so used to that mentality that they don't even realize that they bring people down like that. So I think that's why it's important, like, even as a friend, to be like, you know, are you okay? Because you've been negative recently. Like, are you all good? Because I'm getting a very, like, dark vibe from you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We all need help. We all need help. You know, every day is a learning experience. Whether you're young, old, you know, learn something new every day, as they say.
Yes.
You know, we all ain't perfect, you know.
Right, because you can't turn back the hands of time. But I would, if we could, trust me, I would do so many things so differently.
All of us.
So differently.
All of us would.
But, you know, we can't change back the hands of time. So we have to change now. So, again, if there's something that you want to do, or if there's negative people in your life, cut them off because, like Jennifer said, you know, you're blocking your blessings in a way. You're blocking your blessings, and
your instinct never lies.
And exactly.
Your instinct never lies.
Okay, the next question.
Next question. What's on your bucket list?
Oh my God, it's so funny you say that. Wasn't I just talking to you about that yesterday?
Yes.
And she didn't know. I haven't seen my niece, like she said.
I haven't seen her since before they went on the trip for his birthday.
To Cancun. So on my bucket list, oh my God, first of all, let me just say something. As I got older, I became claustrophobic. I'm afraid of heights. Seriously, I'm afraid of heights. If I'm like driving and I have my seatbelt on, like I don't know, it's weird. I guess, I don't know if it's menopause, sorry, TMI. I don't know if it's getting older. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
That plays a role.
Yeah, so, but what's on my bucket list? A lot of traveling. These one I have no kids. These are our kids, her and her two brothers. These are our kids. So, or we're each other's kids. So, on my bucket list, I want to travel. I want to keep traveling. Like, we travel, but I want to travel somewhere far. Like, I want to go to Bali.
Yes.
I want to go to Bali, Indonesia.
Have you been to Turks and Caicos?
No, I haven't been to Turks and Caicos. But I want to go to Bali. And I believe that's a 24-hour flight. Hey, YOLO.
See, I don't know if I could be on a plane for 24 hours. You would have to knock me out with something.
Well,
and then I just wake up and I'm there.
I'm the same way, but I really want to do that. Like, over here where we live at, they have hot air balloons. If you watch my vlogs, you've seen that I videotape in the mornings, really, really early in the morning. Have you seen them, the hot air balloons?
No.
They have hot air balloons. So I'll see 2 or 3 in the sky when I'm
doing what?
In the air. There's a place here where you can get in a hot air balloon.
And you go up?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have video.
You want to do it?
Well, I thought about it. See,
you should do it.
I'm afraid of heights, but
you should try the one in downtown Disney, the one that goes up and down first.
No, I don't want that. That's a fake one. But
you hear, right?
No.
But meanwhile, you won't go in there. So this is a way that you know this thing goes like you riding a bike with training wheels. Yeah. That is your bike with training wheels.
I guess you're right. There's a if you've never been to Disney Springs, they have this little hot air balloon, but it just goes up and down.
You'll still be screaming on it, probably.
I probably will be screaming on it, but yeah, going back to what's on my bucket list. So far that's number 1 on my bucket list. And
pretty over there. I always see so many TikToks and stuff.
Yes.
It looks beautiful.
I want to go there. I want to go to Bora Bora. And I want to go to Dubai. I still haven't gone to Dubai. Yes.
I think traveling is a really good one.
Traveling is like, if you ask me what's on my bucket list, that's on my bucket list, traveling.
Yeah, I think like not only do I want to see so many parts of the world, like just to see how beautiful it is and how different other parts of the world are, but like seeing different cultures and how different people live
Exactly.
their life,
Yep.
trying different foods, learning different languages, like that's so, like I really want to do that in the future.
Another place that's on my bucket list, believe it or not, is Japan. I want to go to Japan. Remember?
Yeah.
I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan. So.
Well, I feel one bucket list I did.
What?
I got on the Autobahn when I was in Germany. My friend, my best friend who passed away.
Oh yeah, he
experienced getting on that. I mean, my God, people was passing. We were doing like 140 and.
But another thing that's on our bucket list, I just remember because she's catching me off guard with these questions. Diesel and I want to go to every football stadium.
In America?
In America, yes,
Yeah.
because we're football fanatics, and so we want to visit. He's retired, but I'm not retired yet. So hopefully, when I retire, we can go travel to different during football season.
Yeah, at least one.
We only been to a few football stadiums, but we want to go to like every football stadium. So that's another thing that's on our bucket list as a couple. Yep.
Go Bears.
Go Pack, go! Okay.
Next question. So, you don't have to say names if you don't want to, but have you ever had a bad celebrity experience, like in person?
A bad celebrity experience.
Or like influencer, where like you met them and you were like,
Yeah, I
nah,
have.
you were not about like, you're not what I thought you were.
I've met celebrities in the past.
I have. I told you that this happened to me.
We've met Shaq.
Oh yeah. How was it meeting Shaq?
He's a nice guy. Really nice guy.
Very nice guy.
But as far as a bad experience with anybody, I don't think I have.
I can kind of relate more to that question.
You've had a bad experience?
Oh my God!
I've done a lot.
Yes.
I've done a lot bodyguard in my time, and plus I did some acting, so I've been around celebrities. And I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call the name. Lawrence Fishburne.
Who's that?
Lawrence Fishburne. He played in The Matrix. He was on Anthony Anderson's show where he played the father.
He was rude to you?
Oh, period. Yeah,
Really?
he's just a nasty guy. Malik Yoba. New York Undercover, Malik Yoba, Why Not Get Married?
Why Not Get Married?
Not a nice guy. And I'm calling like
Did you
it
say
is.
Lauren London was rude? Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
her or somebody else?
Oh yeah. When I was on the show, The Game. If some of y'all remember that show back
You
in
was on that show, yes, The Game.
back in 2010, 11, 12, was it? Yeah, Lauren London, very snooty. I'm like, little girl, I'm not on you like that. Like, I'm just asking you a question, I mean, look,
That's crazy.
you got to be humble. But there's a lot of people, they let success go to their head. You could be up today and you could be going tomorrow. I mean, that's the way our life is. Well, people don't see that, I'm humble about whatever, anything positive comes my way, success. And like I said, I met some nice people too. Pat LaBelle was very nice. Gladys Knight was very nice. The guy that played the Fly, what's his name?
I love him. I know who he's talking about. I can't think of his name.
Oh, I can't think of his name either. And he does a commercial with apartments.com.
Oh, what's his name?
Anthony Anderson.
I met Anthony Anderson. Very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Because he worked with Anthony Anderson on Law and Order.
Reggie, remember Reggie? He played in Oz, and then remember I was on that show where
Yes, he passed away, unfortunately. Yes.
Reggie.
We can't think of these names.
Yeah,
we need
terrible,
ginkgo
terrible.
pills.
Anyway.
But Jennifer, do you have anyone?
Say her name because she's like a popular influencer. But this happened a few months ago. And now, like, it's funny to me. I'm not like, oh my God, she was so mean to me. It's funny. But there's this YouTuber, like a makeup influencer.
Oh, I remember her telling me this story.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And she was going to do like a meetup in Times Square in New York City. And me and my friend were like, yo, like, let's go. Like, we have nothing else to do. Let's go meet them. And so I was like, okay. And I think she said the meetup was supposed to be at like 9 o'clock or something like that. So we're just there waiting. If you know Times Square, the red stairs are. It was going to be there, kind of like the center of Times Square. Yeah. So we're just waiting there. We're like walking around, nothing. Mind you, it's like January. It's cold. Like, it's freezing.
In New York,
So I'm not about to just be like walking around here doing nothing. Like,
brick in New York.
Yeah, so at this point it's like 10 o'clock. We waited like an hour there and they just never showed up. So we're like, okay, let's just leave. Like, whatever. So as we're leaving Times Square, we're leaving and we're kind of just walking off like in the side streets where it's not Times Square, but it's like right outside of Times Square. And we're walking down like a street on the sidewalk and there's no one else on the sidewalk. We're walking. I'm like looking down at my phone at something. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this group of people getting out of a car like an Uber or something. I didn't peep that it was them because I'm looking down at my phone. And then after we passed them, my friend taps me on the shoulder. She's like, yo, that was them. Like, did you not see? And I was like, no way. Like, what? So me, I don't care. Like, if you're famous, I'll go up to you. Like, I'm not going to be shy because at the end of the day, you're just a person. Like, I'm not going to be shy to say hi to you, especially if I genuinely like your content.
Right.
Which I liked her content a lot. I've been following her for so long. Like, if I like you as a person, like, from what I see online, like, I'll definitely go up to you. I'm not really going to be nervous about it. So I go up to them and I'm like, oh my God. I'm not going to say her name, but I was like, oh my gosh, like, we were just over there on the red stairs, like, waiting for you guys. And we were waiting for the meetup. I can't believe, like, we just saw you here. That's crazy. Like, I've been a fan for so long. She literally looked me up and down. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, she looked me up and down and what did she say? Like, she looked at she looked at me up and down and she looked at her friend and she's like, yeah, I know we're late, but come on, guys, to her friends, and just walked away.
Now, don't get me wrong, this is
Swear to God.
a YouTube celebrity.
Yeah, she's like an Instagrammer, like YouTuber. And I was like, because I had asked her
that could have been me.
Because I was shocked. I was like,
shocked, no shock. That could have been me.
And I asked her for a picture, and she literally, because I think what she was trying, maybe she took it the wrong way. Like, maybe she thought I was like pressing her for not being at the meet and greet. Because I had said, I was like, oh, we were just there, like, we were waiting. But I wasn't saying it in a way of like, where were you? I was just like, that's crazy that we just saw you. Like, we just were waiting over there for you. Like, can I just get a picture? I love your, and I literally said it. I was like, I'm such a fan. Like, I've been following you for so long. And she just gave me the craziest attitude. I was like, nah, that's crazy.
Now, I'm going to tell you who is nice, because I had never met this person, but I remember when she was back, because she used to go to New York Art and Design in New York.
High school.
And she called me, she's like, Titi, guess who I just met? And he was the nicest
person.
person.
Yeah, Manny MUA.
Manny MUA.
I was so hyped when I saw him.
He's here on YouTube. He's a doll. I love him.
I was coming out of school once. I used to actually see a lot of famous people, like rappers and stuff, in that area, because I went to high school in the city, in Midtown. Like, I don't know if you guys know Lil TJ, the rapper. I saw him one time too. He was nice. I didn't get a picture though, but he was nice. But yeah, I saw Manny MUA. He was so sweet. I got a picture with him. I have to find it somewhere, but he was really
hopefully
sweet.
If she finds it, I'll put it here somewhere.
I have it somewhere. I have to find it, but he was very sweet.
Yeah. Yep. So I fortunately have not met anyone.
That was crazy though. I really like went home that day. I was like, wow. Like,
she called me and told me about it, and I was like, I don't know who the girl is. She told me who the girl was, but I don't know.
Reggie Cathy.
Oh, okay.
Reggie Cathy, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
I was like, you did not need to give me that attitude. Like, I was trying to support you.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Crazy.
You know, there are a lot of influencers out there, and you know what? There's a lot of videos on here that talk about other influencers. I don't know why they do that, but I don't believe them unless I meet them personally, or unless maybe they're all over the news and you see that they're acting the way the person is talking about them is saying. But yeah, I don't.
Okay, like I was saying before, at the end of the day, like, even if you're a celebrity, you're a YouTuber, movie star, whatever you are, it's normal to idolize these people and admire them for what they do and to like their content or whatever they do. That's all normal, but at the end of the day, we're all human. Everybody on this planet is human, whether you're famous, not famous, poor, rich.
That's right.
Like, to act like you're better than anybody else just because you have a platform on Instagram, that's crazy to me.
I never respect.
Let me tell you something. I only have 1,100 subscribers. I have a huge following on TikTok. It's going to have about 360 something thousand on TikTok. And when I first started TikTok and my one video went viral, well, I have a few that went viral, but that one video that went viral, a transition,
you would get stopped.
I would get stopped all the time. And I was just humble, like, oh my God, hi, you know, like, talk to them like I knew them for years.
She would get stopped.
That's a good feeling.
One time she was taking a picture of me.
Yes, I remember this.
She was taking a picture. We were standing out, and she was taking a picture of me, and somebody from far away said, "Hi, Titi Inez."
Yeah, they were screaming out their car.
Yes. Even recently over here at Sam's Club, there was a girl pumping gas, and I was pumping my gas. She was like, "Hi, Titi Inez," because everybody, auntie. And I was like, "Hey," I was like, "What?" She was like, "You're from TikTok." I just humble myself, and I'm grateful, and I thank you guys, and that's the way it should be.
Remember at Walmart?
Yes, I met Edith. So Edith, if you're watching, hi. I met Edith, my first subscriber, one of my first subscribers. She, it was just a pleasure meeting her and her husband Carlos, and I met some great people on here like Jackie. I'm just so grateful for all of you who I have met and who follow me here on YouTube. So yeah, trust me and believe me. I'm not just saying this. I'm a humble person. I'm approachable. I'm,
and that's
friendly.
why
I have a
always
great
told
personality.
her,
Yeah.
like, start your YouTube channel because people will see that. I feel like if you have a genuine energy, you have a genuine heart, like, show that, and people will see that and appreciate that.
That's right.
So yeah.
Am I doing the heart?
What is one of your favorite childhood memories?
I'm gonna cry for this probably. My favorite childhood. Oh my god! I think I'm gonna get teary-eyed for this one.
It's good memories.
When you saw me when we were in
No, she
Marcy,
said childhood.
Marcy.
I know, right?
Hey, listen, when we was in Marcy, remember we both actually grew up in the same area, but just you saw me from a distance and said, "I'm gonna marry him one day."
Oh god, yeah, because we found out we're from the same neighborhood back in the days. With Jay-Z's from the Marcy Projects. Yeah, we're from there too. So, okay, my favorite childhood memories was with my abuela, my grandma. So, as a little girl, I was her first granddaughter, her first grandchild, period, and she will always take me to Puerto Rico with her. So, and, not that my mother gave me to her, but, my grandma was like, let me take her. So, I was always with my grandmother. I'm very close to my grandmother. Rest in peace, grandma. So, my favorite childhood memories was going to Puerto Rico with her. Like, she would take me, like, like 3 times a year with her to Puerto Rico. So I still remember that, like getting on the small little planes. Remember, if you're about my age, you remember Eastern Airlines, TWA.
Yep.
It wasn't no JetBlue back in the days.
Nope.
It wasn't no. I think American Airlines was back in the days. But I remember taking Eastern Airlines, and I remember this white beautiful dress my grandma bought, and it had green polka dots. And there's a picture, and I wish I could find that picture. And we would land in San Juan. And then we will have to take a little plane to another part of Puerto Rico. And those little planes, you will not catch me getting on that today. But back in the days, as a little girl, you don't know. And I would get on the plane with grandma, and you could hear the propellers, and we would just go to Puerto Rico. She would take me to the rivers. She would take me to the beaches over there and eating good food. And I just remember her also, when I used to live with her, and because I say live with her, but I really lived with my mom, but I spent a lot of time with my grandma, and she used to live in a place in Brooklyn, and I remember the breakfasts she used to make me.
Her food?
Oh my God. As a little girl, I remember her telling me bedtime stories. My grandmother would write her own poems.
Yes.
Her own poems, and she would recite them to me, and that's how I would go to sleep. So those were my best childhood memories, just spending time with my grandma, who I miss so much. But I know, she's in our Lord's hands, and she's safe and resting in peace.
Yes,
and
rest in peace, abuela.
Yeah, so until we meet again, I love you so much. And yes, thank you for all the great memories as a child and as an adult.
Even I have memories with she's my great grandma. So I always just called her abuela. And I remember when she used to live in Brooklyn, every Sunday, my mom would take us to her house because she would just cook. Anybody that has tried her food,
Oh my God.
my dad, anybody,
Yeah,
she made the best food you have ever tried in your life. Like,
I think a lot of grandmas are like that.
yes, but her food, like, we
Yes.
would go there every Sunday.
Every Sunday she will cook.
Every Sunday she would make a big meal, and like all of us would go to her house, and it would just, I love those memories. I miss those days.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How about you, baby? Childhood memory?
Wow. I have one where involved my dad. I was in the Boy Scouts and on a campsite somewhere upstate. Caught a real bad migraine headache. Grandmother always had a remedy about bathing you in alcohol. Like alcohol really brings the temperature down. You have like a superhero, or on TV, the person comes saves you. It was like one of them memories, like seeing my dad in a poncho, a green poncho. I'll never forget. It was raining real hard, and he had a big lantern. And he said, "All right, Daddy said, don't worry, Daddy said, I'm gonna take care of you." So alcohol me down. So never forgot that. Never forgot it. And when I told him that recently before he passed, he's like, "You remember that?" I said, "Yeah, of course I did. That was Another one with my mom. I got picked on by the neighborhood bully, and yeah, and the guy was he was older than me. He was like 6 years older than me, but he was small for his age, so I was big for my age. So he picked on me, and I knew he was older and everything. And I told my father, because so he came outside. He said, "Who's the guy picking on you?" I pointed to him. He said, "Him? He's about your size. If you don't go kick his behind, I'm gonna kick yours." So I said, "Oh well, I'm gonna get my behind kicked anyway." So I walked up to the guy. I never forget it. So he still like, "What you gonna do?" I closed my eyes and I punched him. That was the only punch I got off. The guy grabbed me, threw me to the ground. I felt like he punched me about 100 times, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I saw these hands. I recognized them with nails. I said, "That's my mother." My mother yanked his arm, picked him up with one hand, back slapped him, and stood over me like, "Yeah, now who's gonna jump now? Who's gonna pick it?" My mother helped me up. I never forgot that.
That's
never
crazy.
Forgot. Yeah, your mommy was no joke back then. My mother was no joke. Brooklyn girl. She was not.
Brooklyn girls.
I reckon she always was known for her nails. Her and my aunt, my aunt who just recently passed away, they were always known because they true divas, like original divas. And I was like, "That's my mother's hand." And oh man. Now fast forward 25 years later. Of course, I'd grown 6'3". And the guy who was my size, he stayed 5'6". So
Did
when
you
I saw him,
reconnect with him after?
huh? Yeah. I saw him. I put my arms around him. I said, "Hey, Kimberly, remember that ass whipping you gave me back in the days?" So he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Let's have a rematch." He said, "Stop playing." I said, "Let's have a rematch." So I had him in a headlock. "Let's have a rematch."
That's crazy.
Okay.
Final question. So some of you guys might have this question to her out there, so I'm gonna ask it. So, what do you think is the most challenging part of starting a YouTube channel and having a YouTube channel? And what is some advice you would give to some of your viewers that are thinking about starting their own channel?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, so first, what do you think is the most challenging thing about having a YouTube channel or having a social media presence?
Constantly talking without slurring your words or skipping your words or saying
Well,
words.
no. Besides that, because I do that all the time, but I think the most challenging thing in starting a YouTube channel is
Or just having a social media presence in general.
I think being shy, maybe somebody's shy, maybe they don't want to talk.
Saying the same question.
She's asking me, babe. Hold
But
on.
I'm saying, but that was the same thing I said.
So, like I was saying, I think, well, for me, I'm gonna talk from my experience. I was scared because I thought that I wasn't gonna do good in my YouTube channel. And I think in the beginning, when you start a YouTube channel, you're gonna have like not obstacles, but you're gonna have some type of fear. And starting a YouTube channel, like, am I gonna do good? Are people gonna start following me? Am I gonna have great content? What if I do this wrong? What if I say something wrong? That's what editing is for, you know. And you just have to act natural. So advice would be act natural. Be yourself. Be yourself. Do what you like to do. I like to do makeup, and of course, that's not what my YouTube channel is about. Mostly, it's mostly vlogging. I enjoy being with my husband as far as like we joke a lot, we laugh a lot, we go out a lot, we go out to eat a lot. I mean, we joke a lot. Like even in bed at nighttime, we just start joking a lot. He makes me laugh so much that my tears be coming out. Especially when I get my lashes done, I get pissed because I'm like, babe, I just got my lashes done and he's making me crack up. Or like if I'm at work and he calls me and he starts, yo, baby, I gotta tell you something, you know. But as far as challenging for me, it was just a fear of not doing good, not being able to, you know, gain followers. In the beginning, it was hard. I was like at 17 followers for like a long time, and I was ready to give up. And I would tell him, you know what, I'm not doing this. He's like, no, you know, you're not giving up, and yeah, don't give up. Just keep doing what you like to do. Just push yourself. If YouTube is something you want to do now, if it's something you're thinking about, and you're like, I don't know if I want to do it. Oh, I don't think, you know, YouTube is for me. Then it's not for you. But if you feel it in your heart and you want to do it, then do it. Like I felt it in my heart for a very long time. I just regret not doing it back in the days. That's my biggest regret, like I've mentioned before. But if you want to do it, and just be sure you're consistent. And I've been putting out videos for the past year, almost 2 years, every week. Every week. There's not one week.
May I add, you're getting, you're getting better.
And you do get better.
I can tell, like from watching, watching from the beginning to now, your presence, you're more confident. It's like
I agree.
It's like you're like this, and
you're more yourself.
Right? You're natural. Like because when you're filming yourself, it's like, oh my God, you feel like you're live, but you're not live. Again, you can edit. You just act natural, and as the weeks go by, I feel more like today. I was at Sam's Club, and there were people looking at me. I was with my camera like that. People looking at me like, "What's she doing?" I don't care. I was just vlogging. Unless they told me I can't film in there, then I'll put the camera down. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like this. As you can see, I have a video up every week. And, he usually always says, babe, is there anything I could do? He can't because I have to show him how to edit. He doesn't know how to edit. But he's kind because he's always like, well, I'll do something. Let me help you. I'll rub your back tonight, or whatever. But, I enjoy doing it. And I want to put out more content out there. Let us know in the comments down below what you'd like to see. And, yeah. Did I answer all the questions?
And if you watch this, where are my J Balvins? I'm waiting.
Oh, you got J Balvin sneakers?
Yeah, J Balvin.
Oh, nice.
They're Jordan.
Getting off the topic here, but anyway.
No, it's my lady.
Right.
She can ask.
So guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like to see more videos like this where we chat and we didn't eat that much, but let us know in the comments down below. Thank you to my beautiful niece for asking those questions. I didn't know any of the questions she was gonna ask. I just told her to ask her some questions, and I was a little nervous because I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna answer them or whatever. But again,
okay.
Oh, thank you.
You answered them really good.
So new here, think about subscribing to my channel, liking and commenting on this video. We hope you guys have a blessed week, upcoming week, whenever you're watching this. Yeah, stay blessed, stay safe, stay safe.
Thank you for watching.
Peace!